And we get to continue with Entertainment Thursday right here on KBC. Good morning, Kenya. Thank you for staying with us. Right about now, we're going to talk about something that I love. That is fashion. And this time round, we're looking at fashion, yes, but sustainable fashion to be specific. Have you ever heard of a runway where the theme is no new clothes? Yes, that is what we will be talking about. And I have with me the founders of Eco Fashion Week Africa. I have with me Belinda Atieno. Belinda Atieno is a leading voice in Africa's sustainable fashion movement and the co-founder of Eco Fashion Week Africa. Welcome to the program.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
All right. And right next to Belinda, we have Ruth Anyango. Ruth Anyango is the founder of Dolly the Seamstress, which is a slow fashion and apparel company based in Kenya, and she is a fashion designer by profession and also the co-founder of Eco Fashion Week Africa. Welcome to the program, Ruth.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you ladies on the show. First of all, let us begin with Eco Fashion Week Africa. What inspired that? When did it begin? Just give me the story of Eco Fashion Week Africa.
I'll go first.
All right.
Eco Fashion Week Africa is a mix between my dream and my sister's dream. So as people who are shifting from the fast fashion world all the way to the slow fashion world, we missed a place where you can have fun, you can learn about sustainable fashion, and in the most engaging and inclusive way possible. At the same time, there was a lot of runways that still encourage overproduction. So that's when we decided we merged these two, entertainment, fun, and seriousness when it comes to taking this overproduction seriously. Yeah, that's when Eco Fashion Week Africa was born.
Yeah, and if you notice, in our runways, most of our events, we also have people, we have talks, we have professional people who come in and just speak to the audience. And this is mainly because we speak about climate change and the effects of climate change, and fashion is also part of it. So as she mentioned, we wanted a fun way to engage people, which means we bring people, you enjoy fashion, you see a proper way to, the best way to beat the fashion pollution, and you also have this, we call them experts, who teach. So when you're there, we have the producers, we have fashion lovers, we have the policymakers. Like it's everyone. We come together and learn. Yeah.
And you know, even just speaking about that, fashion waste is among the most pollution coming out of Africa.
Absolutely.
Which is something we never really get to talk about, because I don't know, it's just never in our minds. But if you go to, you know, to do your research, you realize that it is one of the biggest pollution we have in Africa. So you're doing a great thing.
Thank
you know,
you.
just trying to advocate for slow fashion. For someone who maybe is new to these terms, you know, when you talk about slow fashion, what are we talking about? What's the difference between slow fashion and fast fashion?
So slow fashion, let me say it according to our term, or I would say my term. Slow fashion is producing more responsibly. And as you said, fashion is the most polluting in Africa, no, not only in Africa, but in the world. The waste we have is not from us, but it's globally. It's from the Western countries that is coming to us. If you look at our fashion production, like the fundi, you know, the designers, you know, here in Kenya, very few, I think maybe like 2 or 3 designers, I would say that they're not in the fast fashion, but almost getting there. But most of our designers are slow fashion producers. Like none of the designers produces like 1,000 garments in a day. Most of them, you'll see, a fundi has like 10 maximum, or 20, or 100 max. That is in a month. So we are producing, Africa, Kenya, we are producing sustainably, like if in terms of slow. So the only problem is the fabric, the material. These materials, our materials are organic, like cotton in Kenya, but the materials we're getting from the other countries, from outside countries, like polyester, which is now very common, is also polluting. So fast fashion is the one that, like, I don't want to mention names, but the ones that are produced like in a day, more than 1,000 garments. Yeah.
All right, let's take a break and then we come back and continue with the conversation. Do not go too far. There we go. We're back. Now let's continue with the conversation that we had already started. We're talking about sustainable fashion. We're talking about slow fashion. We're talking about Eco Fashion Week Africa. Do you say eco or eco?
I say both.
Potato, potato.
Yeah, I say both because
Yeah.
once I said Eco Fashion Week, and someone was like, oh, echo, like what are you echoing?
Oh.
And then in Kenya I say eco, Eco Fashion Week, eco happy. So I play
both.
Yeah, I play both sides.
Yeah, whichever goes.
As you say, tomato.
Because I say eco, and then I hear other people say eco.
Yeah, so we just
it's okay.
dance around.
It's okay. Yeah. So let's get back to it. You had just explained to us what slow fashion means and what fast fashion means. And in Kenya, mainly, most of our designers do the slow fashion bit. So, but then there's, I don't know where this comes in, because in Kenya we also get to import a lot of mtumba.
Yeah.
So where does that fall? Or how does that come in?
That is quite controversial, and everyone has their own opinion in that. So our opinion, or my opinion personally, is that we are saviors. We've been saviors for decades. We have been saving the global, whatever, the West, or however people want to call it. We've been saving them for decades by taking all the trash. So Africa became, because we are so creative, we were picking the trash and finding ways to deal with it, and, you know, bringing mitumba back to life and styling it, because naturally Africans, we are so stylish, we are vibrant. And so you throw trash to us and we're like, oh, wow. Let me make this. Let me make this out of it. Let me make nice pants out of it. So for us, we've been saviors for a very long time, and now it's time for us to be saviors with our own fabrics, with our own, and the saviorism has taken away our own designers' ability to sell, to create. It takes away the creativity. So it's good, mitumba, but at the same time it's not okay, because we have been, as much as people say we are victims, we are not victims. We are the ones who have been saving the West.
I love how you put that. I never looked at it that way. Like, you know, we are saving all their waste.
But now we are exhausted. We want to go back to our own creativity, use our own materials. We want to wear our own designs and everything, instead of just keep being the saviors that we've been.
As a profession in fashion, as a designer, you know, just would you say, how far are we in terms of us wearing our own? Because I know that's also a big problem. You know, we don't wear our own designers. Sometimes we don't even know the designers we have in the country, and we have amazing, spectacular designers. If you just get into the fashion spectrum of Kenya and you get to realize some designers, you're just like, oh boy. So how far are we to get into a point where we are wearing our own designs?
So how far are we? It also relates to the question you asked about second-hand clothes. Because we have amazing designers, we have amazing fashion houses that create amazing things. But now you see what we have, second-hand clothes coming down. You would get something from Tumba at a very cheap price, and then you go to a tailor, you want a tailor to make it to you, then you'll compare the price. Imagine this is something that has been worn, it has come down, and the tailor is making it from scratch, not considering the production cost, the people they are working around with. So how far are we? I think right now we're in a good place. People are starting to understand, people are starting to appreciate African designers, and I love what they're doing. And another thing, I have seen a lot of designers trying to incorporate upcycling in their production, which is also good, because still they are saviors. They forget about, or not really forget about, they're still doing what they're doing. They produce what they're producing, but still you see they're upcycling, they're mixing. But our designers, we are there. I feel like we are there, and I have hope that one day we'll have even Eco Fashion Week. As we are going around, we'll have designers going around
The world.
The world.
So time is coming.
Time is coming, and it's now.
And it's now. It's
Yeah.
already here with us.
Yeah.
I love that. I want us to get back to Eco Fashion Week Africa.
Yeah.
So it started back in the year 2019.
In no,
No,
in
3 years ago.
back.
So
yeah, 3 years back, because we're on our
21.
because we're on our 3rd season in 2025, so in 2022.
22 actually.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so it started in 2022.
Yes.
And it has been evolving over
lot,
time. Because
yes.
now I saw you have spread your wings.
Yes, we
You
have.
were showcasing in Uganda on
Yes.
the 1st of November. That is last week on Saturday. So
Yeah.
tell me a bit about that.
Yeah, we are, as you say rightfully, we are expanding. And it started in Kenya just as a small thing, a fun thing, just to engage people, as we were saying earlier. And then because we call it Eco Fashion Week Africa, other African countries were like, wait, if it's the Eco Fashion Week Africa, then why are you not here? And the first country to request for us to go there was Uganda. We have a few requests as well from other countries, but the first one was Uganda. And it was very, very successful. The designs there are incredible. What I'm wearing now is from a Ugandan designer.
Nice.
Yeah, so it was amazing. The reception was beautiful, and you are going to see us in other parts of the African continent as well.
I
Yeah.
love that. So how many designers were showcasing in Uganda?
In Kampala, we had 9 designers in total. 9. Yes, yes.
Because remember, it's no new clothes runway.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you have to upcycle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now let's get to that. It's the no new clothes runway.
No new
clothes.
We're used to the runway, like it's new clothes, new collections, new everything. So now this time round you guys are saying no new clothes. Hatutaki nguo mpya.
Mpya.
Tumesema sio mpya, by the way. So you pick what you have and then work with it.
Yes.
So it's probably like a pants like the ones you're wearing right now. So you pick those ones and then you pick a fabric from maybe the fabric that remained from this
You be
one.
as
Put
creative
patches,
as you can.
do something with it, just not something new.
Yeah, and I have to say something about that. When we started, it was more of, patch here, patch there. But designers have shown us that it's not about patching here and patching there. African designers are incredibly creative. In Kampala, it wasn't about patch this, patch that. People were taking materials that are, remember, you can also take dead stock materials. You can take, it has to be existing. You do not go to buy new materials. So it wasn't more like patching. It was really beautiful finishing with the designs were really incredible. Yeah.
Yeah, and also the main purpose for the no new clothes runway is because we are reducing on resource extraction. So when we have these designers on the runway, and you see right now we have a lot of upcoming designers. So it gives an upcoming designers a creative way. So instead of buying new fabric, let me go get what is already there, the dead stock, mtumba, curtains that are not being used. So they create something out of it, and that also reduces on resource extraction.
And I've been saying, you know, since you started the Eco Fashion Week for this year, I feel like it's more than a week. It's not just a week, right?
Yes,
because from last week I've been seeing content. This week is still ongoing. You've been doing panel conversations, discussions. I don't know if it's still Eco Fashion Week that was doing the sister something.
Yes, we're still the ones.
Yes. So you've been doing a lot of things.
Yes.
So how would you say the reception is, even right here, just home in Kenya?
Personally, it's an incredible reception because, as Ruth was saying, we are not only speaking about fashion. Eco Fashion Week Africa is actually using fashion as an excuse to preach sustainable fashion and as an excuse to onboard people into this sustainable fashion journey. So we're including policymakers, people like Sister Speaks, who would, they have a very big crowd in women and all this. We're including them in that. So we are touching on every part possible. The People Dialogue Festival, you know,
it's about policy and the university lecturers, people who are in the textile industry.
Yesterday, students.
Fashion students.
Fashion students, and also just students who are fresh, still in school. They're not fashion students, but they're aspiring fashion students.
Yeah, we had students join us yesterday from a certain school.
It's a week that tries to touch on every single section that you can think of, because you enter a room and you say, we're talking about fashion, and then people say, no, I have nothing to do with fashion, and then we ask, are you wearing clothes? Yes. Okay, then you have you are either part of the problem or part of the solution.
So you pick your struggle.
Are you part of the problem? Because we're all wearing clothes. So we touch, and the reception that you were asking has been incredible even back home.
So you're doing the final runway show for this year on the 8th.
On the 8th.
That is Kesho Kutwa on Saturday. Yes. So where is it happening? Is it still open for people to come on board, or are you sold out? Just tell us about the event.
So the event is at Gem Forest Hotel in Nairobi, and today was the last day of ticket sales online, and then at the entrance it will be a little bit on first come first serve, because we will only have a few seats left. And you have to come there, because besides just our usual runway, there's also networking. That's where, if you're into fashion, or you just want to start your journey in sustainable fashion, you will have people who are very, very friendly and open to
as well.
And they will be open to talking with you, and that's where we have seen actually collaborations come from. For these 3 years that we have done this, we've seen a lot of people collaborate because they met people during Eco Fashion Week Africa. So we encourage you not only to come and watch the show, but come network. Come network.
With a paper or a book and a pen.
Write down, take contacts, do this.
We learn every day.
We learn every day, and we have a panel discussion, we have policymakers, we have someone from the UNEP, we have a designer, fashion designer, we have a modeling school owner. Like, it's a lot of, it's a good mix.
How many designers are showcasing?
We have 11 on this one, with a possibility, because when we went to Kampala, the Kampala designers, they all want to come.
Nice. So there's a designer, I'm not sure if she's showcasing on eco fashion, that I really, really love. I'm not sure where I've seen her. Either it's the other, because there have been a couple of fashion events happening, which is a good thing for the industry.
Love it,
So there was the Kenya Fashion Week.
Which happened.
So I'm not sure if she was showcasing there or she's showcasing here. She's called Eva Wamboto.
She's showcasing with us.
Yes. I love her design. I love Eva Wamboto's design. So for sure, I'm definitely going to come so that I see the collections that she will be having. And then now, as we finalize, when you talk about eco fashion, you know, most people, there's an event we're also having that's also going to be happening on the 15th. It's called Grand Fashion Awards. And the dress code is eco elegance. So we're having people asking us, sasa mnataka tuvae nini nikisema eco elegance? You know, people assume that eco elegance, now you want me to find leaves and, you know, find like a broom and put it somewhere here. So, you know, I think it's good to have such runways that are showcasing what that eco elegance brings about, you know, what that sustainable fashion is. It's not just thinking makuti, which is fine, but I like what you say, because a lot of people hear eco and they see banana leaves walking, they see potato peel and all. Eco elegance, this is eco elegance. This is natural dye, you know, it's a fabric made in Africa, made cotton, very natural cotton. And also, people, eco elegance means wearing what's in your closet. You do not have to buy anything new for an event. And that's why our runway, even for the people who are coming to our show, we're telling them, wear what's in your closet. You see, the day you went for, I don't know, the opening gala of what, and you are looking all glamorous, repeat that. And repeat it so proudly that you talk about it. Say, oh, today I'm going to repeat the
what I was wearing for the elegance class. So eco-elegance means
the fashion
re-wearing.
police are gonna come for us.
Yeah.
Come on, you
fashion
guys,
fashion police will get on the, they will come because this is the future.
Yeah.
The future is not stripping the planet of its natural resources. So I'm sitting here promising you that there's a day that fashion police will come to you and tell you, oh wow, you've worn your clothes, that is so beautiful. Because remember, tuko na washing machine nyumbani ama tunajua kufua. So, and it's your clothes. It's proof that ni yangu. Exactly. Oh, and on another note, where hautaki kuvaa tena, you can borrow from a friend or you can rent an outfit.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you guys, a lot of celebrities are renting. They just don't want to say they're renting.
Yeah.
So rent that and say, I rented it, and then give it back. It's also sustainable.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
I'll get your final remarks, beginning with you, Ruth.
So what I would say, my final remarks, let me just ride on to what Belinda has said.
Yeah.
A lot of celebrities are renting their clothes. We need to take this, not as a shame, but now let's take this and shine with it. Be proud of what you're doing. You're renting your clothes, yes, because we have events every now and then. If you're a celebrity, you can't keep on buying clothes all over and over. So celebrate it. Celebrate renting your clothes.
All right. Thank you so much. Belinda?
I would also say the same. Celebrate renting, celebrate re-wearing, celebrate upcycling your clothes. To Rudy, back to unaona ile time when you were patching your clothes, that is stylish. It's the in thing. And nyinyi fashion police get on board with the program. People are now re-wearing, people are now styling the old clothes and everything. So you either get on the program now ama mtachelewa.
Ama mtawachwa. Basi
nasonga. You either get in now.
Utabaki hapo stage peke yako. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you ladies on board. I have enjoyed this conversation, and I'm sure that the people watching us have also gotten to enjoy it. And there you've had it. If you're looking for a fashion event to attend this weekend, Eco Fashion Week is happening at the Game Forest. And beginning what time?
It starts at 5 p.m.
All right, from 5 p.m. There we have it. Tukona form your weekend. So see you at Eco Fashion Week. Hakuna stress ya hiyo kwanza ndo inanibamba. Hapo ndo inabamba zaidi. All right, let's take a break, and then when we come back, it's full on music. So get with the program. Look for your dancing shoes. We're coming back with Unique, the DJ on the decks.